Hi everyone, welcome to the first episode of Comic Bouffe, a weekly show reviewing the new comic book releases in a coffee shop or breakfast place environment. These are places I've been to before and would recommend to anyone who would like to try something new in the Montreal and surrounding areas. Obviously, I cannot purchase and review every single issue that is released on Wednesdays, otherwise I'd go broke and would not be able to pay for my breakfast. So I'll keep it down to like a top 5 or something. First off, here's where I buy my weekly comics, at Studio Neuf Bande Dessinée, located at 5835 St. Hubert Street in the Montreal-Rosemont area. Here are the opening hours, so feel free to drop by, say hi to the owner Mark, and buy a few comics off of him. Our first location this week is Café 8 Ounces, located right next door to the shop at 5851 St. Hubert Street. So let's go inside and see what's on the menu. I decided to order my usual latte, and because it's early, I'm hungry. I tried something new. I went for their famous Raphael sandwich. I had choices of chicken or ham, but I went for the vegetarian one. Why not? And, of course, I can't leave out my chocolate chip cookie. So the vegetarian Raphael sandwich. It's not something I would normally take on a menu, but in regards to taste, it's definitely something I would recommend. You guys should definitely try this one out. It's worth it. And now, on to the new releases. First one up is Flash number 21, part 2 of the 4-part Button storyline that crosses over with the Batman title. It's a must-read if you are intrigued by the events that took place in last year's DC Universe Rebirth one-shot. Oh, and it comes in a really cool Lenticular Lens cover. How sweet is that? So, I give this book 5 out of 5. Check it out. Batgirl number 10 is up next, and I have to say, the variant cover by Francis Manapul lured me in. Anytime the Bat title uses classic villains like Bane, or the Penguin for this case, you've got my attention. I give this 3.5 out of 5. Here we have Batman The Shadow, a 6-part DC Dynamite crossover. Guys, it's a murder mystery, it's written by Scott Snyder and Steve Orlando. Pick it up. Now. 4 out of 5. Old Man Logan number 22, part 2 of 4 of the Past Life storyline. Wolverine is taken through his past and tries to make it back to the present time. There's more to this, so check it out. And it's written by Jeff Lemire. You can't go wrong with it. Loving those covers, Andrea Sorrentino. 5 out of 5. Finally, from Image comes The Old Guard number 3, written by Greg Rucka. It's the story of old soldiers that never dies. Rucka is a great storyteller. Pick up Wonder Woman if you don't believe me. 4 out of 5. I'd like to mention another comic since it's at its end. What started off as a 4-issue miniseries, had fans demanding more, made it all the way to number 12, and is now over? Or is it? I highly doubt it. Great space action adventure in every issue, characters you come to love. 5 out of 5. I couldn't wait to pick this one up every month. Thank you for this 12-issue joyride. See what I did there? Okay guys, don't forget, there's all those awesome X titles out there. If you're like me and grew up with the X-Men, these comics are for you. X-Men Gold has brought back classic villains like the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, while X-Men Blue had the long overdue appearance of the Juggernaut, Kane Marco. He's my favorite X-villain, so you can imagine how excited I was to see him. Also, another goodie for all you Spidey fans like myself, Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider. Not only you have superstar writer Peter David, mostly known for his 12-year run on Incredible Hulk, you got Mark Bagley penciling it, my favorite Spider-Man artist from the 90s on the Amazing title, and in the 2000s with the Ultimate Spider-Man run. I say to you no more, just pick it up and see for yourself.
Special thanks to Xavier at Café right next door for letting me review the comics and his food, very delicious. And a very special thanks to Mark at Studio Neuf right over here for letting me get the comics and just reviewing them week after week. Of course, this is our first episode, so we'll see you guys again next week.